Hello, everyone. It's me again. Hi, this is your capitalized king of the United Nations, King Eddie King Smith IV. And yes, I am preparing to leave on sabbatical. But before I leave on sabbatical, I've had a couple of emergencies that came up, including the drought that is apparent, the situation over in France, um, where yeah, it's extremely bad, and then this. Before I leave um, on sabbatical, I have to take care of this. So in proper uh, my proper position, my proper entitlement as the capitalized king of the Unam Sanctum Trust, as the capitalized king of the United Nations, king of the United States Social Security Administration. Um, I address you today in regards to the Pacific garbage patch, the ocean's plastic crisis. And who am I addressing today? Specifically, in this royal message, do I address all of the mine United Nations militaries, armies, forces, agencies, and guard, in addition to any special forces. Basically, everybody that is running around working for me, collecting funds. Here's what I have to say. First thing I want to say is this Pacific garbage patch. This is a crisis, and this is totally unacceptable, completely and totally unacceptable. So that's number one. In regards to all of you, I knew I was going to eventually have to address you all, and well, I don't really think about what I'm going to say. I just say it. So here's what I have to say. For the military of my day to day, you currently are functioning and operating as led by a rebellious assembly of criminal Alma Justice. They have no authority of my name. And I find you are not at fault. I find those not of the upper administration. I find you not at fault. But here's what I will say: things are changing, and we're moving into a new administration, mine administration, and in so much, I actually intend to keep most of you. To those men in my militaries worldwide, hear me now. Of those of you who signed up because you wish to kill and you wish to fight in war, um, your services are no longer required. And at the end of your term, um, you may leave and you may receive your full retirement and whatever severance are due you. And at that point, you can leave if you wish. But before you do, I'd like to make an offer to all of you. Okay? Um, Bless the man of sin. I really, truly do not want you just leave. But what I do want to say to those of you who do leave, that enjoy this unrighteous valor, um, this unrighteous dignity, and this killing of men against the law of our Father. What I will say is, what you're going to see is when you get out, you're going to see the real men of honor, the ones who realized that they were in league in a vessel of the beast, the ones who you saw throughout our tribulations recently, speaking out and telling everybody to get their house in order, telling everybody to be prepared, assisting when the wretched beast was trying to close its claws on people. Those are the men who have left, who I honor. Okay, so bye bye. But to the majority of you, those who actually signed up because you really truly do wish to be honorable, and you really truly do wish to be a hero, this is the offer that I have for you. There's going to come a point when you're going to realize that that I am your king, and uh, and that these trust laws that we live over, they are valid. When you do, what I want you to do, I want my new administration. I want you to begin working to see this through. What I want is Operation Cleanup to be the first major the first major military move amongst my nations. What I want you to do is I want you to go out and I want you to clean up that garbage patch. I want you to clean it up for a couple of reasons. Number one, um, it's a sign of our ignorance and our forefathers' ignorance. Um, it's a showing of what happens when you allow ineptness and ignorance to compound. And also, it's unsanitary. It's disgusting. It's a problem that we leave for our children. That's just totally unacceptable. So I told you I was going to tell you what I thought heroes were, and here's what I think a hero is. I think someone that goes out with true honor to serve and to provide for our future, um, and uh, and the unity of the safety and security, without pledge of our children. Those are the ones I think are heroes. The ones who follow righteous law. The ones who made sure that our great grandchildren don't have to live with this type of stuff, and that is not 20 times bigger. I think those people are heroes. And you know what else I think? I think that if you were right now to ask your child, if you're older, if that person is a hero, then I think you're going to find out the correct answer. And if you're a young soldier right now, I think if you ask your parents which one greater is a hero, one that goes out and cleans up this trash, or one that goes out and kills men for the wretched wants of evil men, I think you're going to get the correct answer. And I think just by listening to my words, I think you know in your heart what the right answer is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. I want to move you all over to this. Okay, this is what I want my heroes and my military doing. I want you out, and I want you out cleaning up the earth. And I'm going to tell you exactly what we're looking for, and we're going to discuss this first project. I'm going to go into what resources are required to clean up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, and then we'll talk about it. Cleaning up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch requires an estimated 4 billion to 7.5 billion, and can take 5 to 10 years. Operationally, it demands large-scale barriers like the ocean cleanups, support vessels, remote tracking, and extensive manpower to continuously extract and process the collected debris. Because sweeping the massive expanse of the Pacific Ocean is impractical, modern cleanup operations focus on concentrating the plastic using artificial coastlines and periodically hauling the debris onto deck for sorting and recycling. The required resources and methods include, and there's a link, you can pull up what you see here, you can pull it up exactly as I did. Please do. these are the jobs that are going to be available for you. Floating barriers and extraction tech. Kilometer-long containment systems that use natural ocean currents to funnel and trap plastic, which is then periodically lifted from the water and collected. Maritime logistics, a dedicated fleet of offshore support vessels and crew to deploy equipment, manage the heavy lifting, and sort the retrieved plastics for our subcontractors. Industrial recycling, facilities designed to process and repurpose the recovered ocean plastics onto new materials. I want these plastics, I want them recycled, and I want them turned into diesel using that Israelite child's, the Israelite genius child's the formula. That's what I want you to do. Anyway, to continue, source interception. Technologies like solar-powered interceptor vessels placed in the world's most polluted rivers to stop plastic from reaching the ocean in the first place. Okay, so let's talk about this. All right, I want the current vessels, vessels that can be outfitted and can be reconditioned for the project. Yes, I want those vessels. I want them turned from weapons of war into garbage scows. Do you hear me? I want them turned from weapons of war into garbage scows. And then I want um, I want these jobs. I want them to be highly sought after. So I want you to, whatever you think the proper pay is, I want you to double it. Okay? Whatever you think the proper pay is, I want you to double it. You hear me? This is an order, command from your king. You're to double whatever the pay is. Good luck, whoever gets the jobs. Um, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to allocate right now a budget of $150 billion to be spread out over a 50-year period for Operation Cleanup. And I want you to figure it out. You hear me? I want you to figure it out. And I want heroes. After this, I want you to prepare future projects that will span over 50-year periods. And these are going to be major cleanup projects. I want everything cleaned up. I'm not kidding when I say I want it. I want the world cleaned up. I want it wiped clean of its mess. Those who do this, these jobs will be highly sought after. You will be, I trust me, you are endowed with great honor to come. And these are the heroes who I'm looking for. And if you can't accept what I'm saying, and if you're a barbarian, and if you are still Bond, you can go out hunting anytime you like. I mean, that's available for you, along with your entitled retribution. But this is what I want. I want. I mean, that is a righteous act. I mean, if you're a hunter like that, well, it is righteous. Unfortunately, I'll have you as long as you're willing to come and have real honor, and if you're coming to truly, truly, truly be a hero and help our administration with this world to clean up this earth. So I've said what I've said. This is what a proper king does. So you will do this for me. Here to today, I commission the operation of Operation Cleanup of the Great Pacific Garbage Patches, as I've outlined. And I wish all of you luck, and I love you all. And worry not. Yes, some of the rebellious assembly of criminal majesties, they are attempting to hold on to power in this complete rebellion great rebellion. But read the Bible. We already know what happens. And get ready. You who are my partners, who I freed, you're about to be equity partners of the biggest business ever, and it's eternal. The biggest business ever. By equity partners, you may not even need to work. You're going to be getting a check every year. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and I shall be flying away, and I hope there's no more emergencies here on my sabbatical. Um, Again, if you have any questions, contact my administration, either my ambassador, the Nation of Islam, my royal accountant, the Islamic Republic of Iran, the only nation which has not been terminated from authority of my name. And lastly, my judges, leave them alone, let them do their thing. They've got a lot of studying to do in trust law. So with that said, uh, listen to what I tell you, fellas. Your king. Your king is a brat. My dad was in the military. My grandfather was in the military. Um, uh, it's where I get some of my skills from. My earthly father. And what I tell you is this: you should not need a flak jacket. You want it be nice? You should not need a defective flak jacket. Yeah, I know. You should not need a bug out bag, brothers. You should not need a bug out bag. All who see you shall honor you. No longer shall you see any of our brothers holding up signs on the street. You shall not see this. You should not see this. Um, I love you, and I give you honor. And follow my right hand, who will lift you up. And the best advice I can give is when you get a chance, make use of you later on. Make as much use as you can in the garden before you decide to leave out and go be a hero. That said, have a wonderful day, and may the morning stop soon, and may everyone have a change of apparel. Okay, this is your capitalized King Eddie King Smith IV, and away with me. Good day.